sorry, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, we're all set to go. Chris, do you have any interest in seeing what an aileron roll or any aerobatics are like?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Normally we can't. Normally we don't do any aerobatics on the 15-minute flight because it's so short. But what I'll do is, if I take that as a main focus for our 15 minutes, what I'll do is I'll climb up to altitude very quickly, and we'll do a couple of rolls, and then it'll be time for us to come back. Usually we reserve those for the 30-minute flights because it takes some time to get up to a safe altitude. But if I focus on getting up to altitude real quick, we'll go ahead and do that.
Great.
Good. The reason I'm taxiing back and forth like this is just so I can see. You know, I can't see anything straight ahead, so I've got to turn the airplane a little bit one way and then the other.
Your wife was telling us about that.
I see, okay. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick magneto check and then we'll be all set to go.
All right.
Winchester Unicom, North America 979er. Winchester Unicom, North America 979er. Winchester traffic, North America 979 is departing runway 14, Winchester.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 779er turning left base for 14 Winchester, and I see the North American leaving.
Okay, 779er, do you copy my radio? This is 979, though, North American.
Loud and clear there, North American.
Okay, thanks a bunch.
Cessna 779er returning final for 14 Winchester.
traffic Cessna 4780, Echo's executing the missed approach, climbing right turn, direct Casanola.
Carroll County, 777 Yankee departing to the south, Carroll County. Summit 28310, what's your rank? Is it?
Winchester Unicom, Cessna 8231 Bravo requesting active.
NOAA traffic, Archer 22 kilos over 30. 8231 Bravo, Winchester. Runway in use, 14. Winds 130 at 5. Altimeter 3008. Winchester.
8231 Bravo, thank you.
Winchester traffic, North American 979's overhead, 4,000 feet. Where's the inbound to Winchester?
That Cherokee in the Summit, where are you? Yeah, okay.
One Bravo, inbound to Winchester. Say position relative to the airport, please.
Montgomery Unicom, station air 2316 uniform, say you're active, over. Summit 310 is downwind 417. 310 is downwind 417 at Summit. And again, 16 uniform, Montgomery, you recover. Understand 14 Montgomery, thank you, 16 uniform. 16 uniform is on a left base, 14 Montgomery this time.
Okay, we're going to start our run. We're going to fly over the runway, basically 4,000 feet, and do a roll. So you'll be able to look out the top and see folks on the ground.
All right.
2316 uniform, left base to final, 14 Montgomery. Unicom, Cessna 59 Lima. Airport advisory, please.
Whoa!
Bridgewater traffic, helicopter uniform Victor's proceed to turn inbound for NDB, Bridgewater.
16 Cambridge.
Oh, yeah!
Winchester traffic, 8231 Bravo, left base for runway 14, Winchester.
Cambridge traffic, Cessna 5, base runway 16, Cambridge.
Okay, and we're starting our way back down again.
All right. That was fun.
Glad you liked it.
Unicom, Archer 83974.
Winchester traffic, Cessna 8231 Bravo, final for runway 14, Winchester.
Wait, use.
Yeah, give me your advisories, please, over. Runway 7 left-hand pattern, thank you.
Understands. Active in Hanover is 16. Hanover traffic, Archer 83974. Passing crest field, midfield, left 2000, west and east.
Winchester traffic, North America 979 is 3 miles east. We're going to enter a 45 for 14, Winchester.
Montgomery Unicom 777 Yankee, do you copy?
Florida traffic, Cherokee 907-219ers inbound from the east for the downwind 14 warranted.
4 miles to the... Cape Petersburg Unicom 777 Yankee, do you copy? Full practice, yes. What's your active, please? 17, roger. I'm on top of the Scud. I'll be there 3 minutes.
Winchester traffic 979 is over the landfill on the 45 for 14, Winchester. Winchester 979's left downwind 14, Winchester. Winchester 979, left base 14, Winchester. Winchester 979 is turning final 14, Winchester.
Yankee Bird traffic, 777 Yankee flying over.
And Winchester Unicom, North American 979.
979, Winchester, go ahead.
Yes, sir, just wanted to see how you copied this radio microphone. I switched mics.
Oh, you're loud and clear, sir.
Sounds great, thanks. Okay, you can open the canopy if you like. It'll be cooler.
All right.
see anything that way.
This starts passing up on the runway. You get to see them coming after the next element. Winchester is a non-powered airport. It's a very nice airport, but there's not a whole lot of activity here. Real pretty weekend days that have kind of a lot of people hanging out. So it's going to change. The corridor between Front Royal and Winchester is going to start to build up. Industrial flies.
Oh boy. You guys are going to get awfully sick watching this.
Trying, and eventually they probably will put in like a little U.S. Air spur or something like that. So it's pretty cool. It's sort of like the way it is, actually. Yeah. You get a lot of student pilots in here. It's one of the nicest airports to train at. It's got a nice wide strip, and there's not a lot of trees and stuff around it. And it's pretty long. So a lot of people come over here for that. There's some helicopter training operations here from time to time. It stays pretty steady. The reason he has to sway back and forth when he taxis is because it's a tailwheel plane and the nose sits up high.
Oh yeah, you can't see.
So he can't see over the nose, he can only see out the side. So until he's on his takeoff roll, the first thing that'll happen when he gains enough speed is the tail wheel comes up, and then he'll be able to look straight ahead, just like this little Cessna. So he has to S-turn it. He S-turns down the taxi to see where he's going. Yeah.
Is this the kind of thing like in World War II there were a lot of female pilots?
There were some. They ferried everything. Yeah, they ferried bombers and fighter planes, and they didn't go overseas, but they ferried stuff back and forth. I don't know if they ferried across overseas or not. I think they just stayed in the country. But they ferried everything from Mustangs to big old B-17s.
So were they like training something like this?
Well, they may have, but an awful lot of them were civilian pilots that just, learned how to fly. So they probably did end up going through the T-6s. All of the guys that flew the fighter planes and the bombers learned to fly in the T-6. A lot of them started in the Stearmans, the big old open cockpit double wing biplanes.
Oh yeah.
And then from that they would transition onto the T-6, so it's called the AT-6. It was the advanced trainer. And it has a lot of power, and it's able to mimic everything the fighter planes could do. It doesn't do it as fast, and so they would learn. And then when they got done learning in the T-6, they would transition into the fighter planes, and they were single-seat planes. So the first time they got in them, they were in them by themselves. Oh. So that's why this plane was supposed to mimic very closely what the field would be. Yeah. It's a wonderful airplane to fly. Ours was made in '43. It came out of the service in the mid-50s, I guess, and it's been in private hands ever since.
I was born in '42, so I get nervous about things that are that old.
It's in very good shape.
They require a lot of attention.
Well, the airplane was built to take a lot of abuse because it was a trainer. And the pilots that were coming through were really young. They were really low-time pilots because they were trying to crank them out as fast as they could. So these airplanes were built really tough. They had a lot of hard bounced landings and things like that happened to them. Now ours, ever since it's been out of service, has just been pampered. It works very, very well. We bought it from a gentleman in California who was a retired United Airlines captain, and he'd had it for about 10 years. And every once in a while he would take it to an air show or just take it for a little flight, but mainly he kept it hangared and gave it everything it needed. I mean, it's beautiful condition.
A number of those planes were owned by ex-commercial pilots or something, weren't they? That's their hobby or their baby.
But warbirds have gotten very popular, and about the easiest one to get hold of still is a T-6. There are probably about 800 of them still left, so you can actually lay your hands on them. When you're looking for Corsairs and Mustangs and things like that, they're still out there, but not too many. They're very, very expensive.
I guess a lot of them were destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, they were surplus aircraft. I mean, if you could turn the clock back, I mean, they were selling them for nothing. They're practically giving them away, and they were destroyed or sold. You can just barely see his nose coming up.
Oh, yeah.
So he's getting ready to come up on the runway. He'll be flying. He'll be off the ground way before he gets here.
Yeah, just barely.
It's a mile down there. Sometimes he'll stay in the pattern and come by and do a low pass.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes he just leaves here. Every flight is different. Sometimes we'll do some aerobatics up over the airport.
Each passenger is perfect.
Some people just are happy to fly down the valley, and that's perfectly fine. We've had one guy that's flown with us 3 times this summer. And he just likes to get in the airplane and fly down the valley. He never wants to fly it himself. He never wants to do any aerobatics. He just likes being in it.
I don't know what Don expects, do you?
No.
Don really loves all that aerobatics, and I don't know if
I don't know if he wants to. Yeah, I can still see him.
What they do, they climb out to a cruise altitude, and you'll get to fly for a while. And then, on last year, he wants to try something. Starts about and they really like the ball and demonstrate something else. Some people do one day and say, that's enough. Some people really like to try a variety. And you just don't know a lot of people have experienced aerobatics before, and you don't know how your body's going to react to it. It's like you just fill up with and he may be back through, so it's pretty nice out. So if you want to sit out here, it's got a very distinctive sound, and you can hear him when he's up over
hear
here.
it when it's coming back. And
Sometimes he'll come through, you know, maybe 15 minutes or so into his flight and do some stuff, but you just never know. You just never
what does he
know.
do in the 15-minute when you sit there?
I think so. Where'd they go?
Is that yellow, is it?
Quick, carry this.
Is that yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
he was talking about coming up again with his cousin. But they could come the weekend, maybe.
Yeah, well, we'll be starting to fly again in April, probably the middle to the end of April, just depends on the weather building in. Everything we do.
Oh, he's getting a good ride.
Yeah.
4-point roll.
Having a good time, or he wouldn't be doing it. They made a lot of money with their bunches.
Do they do it any other Special Olympics?
Well, there are airplane pools now all over the country. The United Airlines team actually goes to it's really sad, isn't it?
Well, we went to see the the Scottish cable cars. Another weird thing, and they go all over the country.
Tossing logs, yeah, I know. Whatever it takes, I'm just going.
Huh? Yeah, I do.
And you must got here for trash. I'm glad I didn't go. I forgot.
Beck, Willa Cather, and Stephen Crane, Emerson, Melville, in